Come to stand in mountain pose at the top of your mat. Ground down through all corners of the feet. Slightly tuck the tailbone. Face the palms of the hands forward. Close the eyes. Take slow, steady breaths here. Open the eyes, release mountain pose. Reach both arms all the way up to the ceiling alongside the ears. Then let them fall back and down, sweeping alongside the body. Take several more big circles with the arms at your own pace. Complete your final circle with the arms. Then shift your weight into your left foot and pick up your right leg. Interlace your fingers around the knee. Pull the knee into the chest. Left hand stays where it is. Stretch your right arm all the way back behind you. Twist the chest open to the right side. Look forward or turn your gaze to look back at your hand. And come to face forward. Interlace your fingers, pull the knee back into the chest, and release. Set the right foot back down on the mat. Shift your weight into your right foot. Pick up your left leg. Interlace your fingers around your knee. Pull the knee into the chest. Right hand stays where it is. Left arm stretches back behind you. Twist your chest to the left side. Look forward or turn your head to look back at your hand. And come to face forward. Interlace your fingers around the knee. Pull the knee into the chest. And release. Set the left foot back down on the mat. And sweep both arms up to the ceiling. Take a slight back bend. And release. Bend the knees. Fold down. Plant the hands. Then straighten the legs any amount. Forward fold. Bend the knees and slowly roll up to stand. Again, sweep the arms all the way up to the ceiling. Lean back. Release the back bend. Bend the knees. Fold down, plant the hands, then straighten the legs. And bend the knees and slowly roll through the spine all the way up to standing. Reach the arms up, lean back, release. Bend the knees, fold down, plant the hands, straighten the legs. Bend the knees, roll all the way up to stand. Reach the arms up, lean back, release, bend the knees, fold down, plant the hands. This time step the left foot all the way to the back of the mat. Lift the chest, reach the arms up, come into high lunge. Breathe here. Pivoting the feet, turn to the left, then turn to the left again, coming to the back of your mat. Find high lunge, left knee in front. Pivot through the feet, turn to the right, then take another right. Come back into high lunge at the front of your mat, right knee in front. And once more, pivoting through the feet, take a left, take another left. Come into high lunge at the back of your mat, left leg in front. Release, turn to your right, turn right again, and set the hands down. Step the left foot forward, fold down over the legs. Bend the knees, step your right foot to the back of the mat. Rise up, hands come to prayer at the chest. Hook your right elbow to the outside of your left knee and twist. Release your twist. Take both hands to the inside of your left leg. Walk yourself over to the middle of the mat. Both legs are straight, feet are parallel. Take hold of the ankles or the outside of the feet. Pull yourself down into a wide leg forward fold. Release, rise up to a flat back. Walk your hands over to the back of your mat. Right leg is in front. Hands come to prayer at the chest. Hook your left elbow to the outside of your right knee and twist. Release, set the hands down inside your right leg. Walk your hands over to the middle of your mat. Feet come to parallel. Come into a wide leg forward fold. And set the hands down on the mat. Rise up to a flat back. Walk your hands to the front of the mat. Find your lunge with your left leg in front. Hands come to prayer at the chest. Take your right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Twist to the left side. Release. Hands come to the inside of the leg. Walk yourself over to the middle of the mat. Legs are straight, feet are parallel. Take your forward fold. Rise up, flat back. Find your lunge at the back of the mat. Hands come to prayer. Left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Twist. Release. Hands come to the inside of the leg. Walk yourself to the middle of the mat. Feet come to parallel. Take your fold. Rise up, flat back. Turn to the front of your mat. Step the right foot forward to meet the left. Fold down over the legs. Bend the knees. Step the left foot to the back of the mat. Ground your left hand. Reach the right arm all the way up to the ceiling. Look up at your hand. Easy twist. Legs stay as they are. Lift the torso. Arms come out to the sides. High lunge twist to the right side. Ground your left hand. Take the right hand to the inside of the right leg. Walk yourself over to the middle of the mat. Straighten the legs. Take the toes out and the heels in. Sink the hips down. Reach the arms up. Hold and breathe. Set the hands down. Walk yourself to the back of the mat. Right hand grounds down. Left arm stretches all the way up. Easy twist. Keep the legs as they are. Lift the torso. High lunge twist. Ground your right hand. Take the left hand to the inside of the leg. Walk the hands over to the middle of the mat. Straighten the legs. Take the toes out and the heels in. Sink the hips down. Reach the arms up alongside the ears. Breathe here. And set the hands down. Turn to face the top of the mat. Ground your left hand. Reach the right arm all the way up. Easy twist. And rise up. High lunge twist. Ground your left hand. Take the right hand to the inside of the leg. Come to the middle of the mat. Straighten the legs. Take the toes out to bring the heels in. Sink the hips down. Reach the arms up. And release. Set the hands down. Walk yourself to the back of your mat. Ground the right hand. Reach the left arm all the way up to the ceiling. And lift the torso. High lunge twist. Right hand grounds down, left arm comes to the inside of the leg. Walk yourself to the middle, toes out, heels in, sink the hips down, arms come up to the ceiling. And set the hands down. Walk yourself over to the top of the mat. Step the left foot forward. Come into your fold. Bend the knees. Step the right foot back. Then step the left foot back. Come into downward dog. Slow, steady breaths. Right leg rises. Open the hip. Bend the knee. Bring the knee into the chest. Then step the foot down between the hands. Drop the back knee. Release the toes. Ground your left hand. Take your right hand to your right knee. Push the hand into the knee. Twist to the right. Look over your shoulder. Release your twist. Both hands come to the inside of your right leg. Walk the hands out in front of you, slightly off to the left side. Come onto the fingertips. Sink your chest and hips down to the floor. Keep your right leg hugging in towards the midline. Walk the hands back in. Shift your right foot all the way over to the edge of your mat. Roll onto the outer edge of your right foot. Allow the right knee to fall out to the side. Stay up on your hands or come down onto your forearms. Breathe here. Rise up. Ground your right foot. Then take it all the way over to the left side of your mat. Set the right knee down behind the right wrist for pigeon. Stretch out your back leg. Sink the hips down. Sit up tall. Then come down onto your forearms or take the forehead all the way down to the mat. Take 10 breaths here. Rise up. Set the hands down. Tuck your back toes. Step back into downward dog. Left leg rises. Open the hip. Bend the knee. Take the knee into the chest. Then step the foot down between the hands. Drop the back knee. Release the back toes. Ground your right hand down. Take your left hand to your knee. Push into the knee. Twist to the left. Look back over your shoulder. Release. Come forward. Walk your hands out in front of you, slightly off to the right side. Come onto your fingertips. Release the chest. and hips down to the mat. Keep your left leg hugging in towards the midline. And walk the hands back in. Shift your left foot all the way over to the left side of your mat. Roll onto the outer edge of your foot. Let the knee drop out to the side. Stay on your hands or come down onto your forearms. Breathe here. And rise up. Ground your left foot, then take it all the way over to the right side of your mat. Left knee comes behind left wrist. Stretch your back leg out long, sink the hips down for pigeon. And sit up tall. Come down onto your forearms, or take the forehead all the way down to the mat. 10 breaths here. Rise up, set the hands down in front of you. Step back, downward dog. Set the knees down. Sit up on your heels and sit off to one side. Stretch the legs out in front of you and come to lie down on your back. Rest here for a few breaths. Come into happy baby. Bring both knees into the chest, slightly outside the torso, towards your shoulders. Your ankles are aligned over your knees. Take hold of the outsides of your feet. Keep your hips grounded and pull your knees down to the mat. Breathe here. And release your feet. Stretch the legs out long to the corners of the mat. Allow the feet to fall out to the sides. Take the arms alongside the body, palms facing up. Close your eyes. Relax your hips. Relax your shoulders. Relax your jaw. Rest here. Breathe here for final relaxation. Shavasana. Namaste.